Yet another day, and somehow it's raining today too. Definitely. Okay, so I've been fiddling around with the bit rate and frame rate and all that. You've probably seen that. Now we're back down to 30 frames a second. But I did have the bit rate at 6,000, and now it's at 4,500. I'm trying to find that magical 1 gig for half hour ratio I used to have. That was beautiful. Because still half an hour takes 20 minutes to upload. So if I did a session for 10 uploads, that's still like, under 3 hours. But how you doing today? Right now we're going to do the Lotus Sport Exige Challenge. A race featuring Lotus's sporty Exige model. You get the Exige Cup 240 when you win. There's 4 races, and you gotta be level 20. Now hopefully we hit level 30 soon, because this is a nightmare, and I don't look forward to it. And as soon as we're done with it, I'll feel better. But then we still have that other one pending, and I worry about that too. But for the meantime, here we go. You got Mugello, Tsukuba, New York, and Silverstone. So anyway, how you doing? How's the weather? How about in the comment section right now, you tell me how the weather is. Right now, it's 41 degrees with light rain. According to the bottom edge of my computer. Do you know what's funny? My old computer used to give the weather like this too, until a certain point where it just didn't anymore. Not sure why. Anyway, I got my Exige in a nice cream color. Uh-oh, I didn't mute the damn computer again. See? Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I was watching videos. In fact, I was watching a Resident Evil Code Veronica playthrough. Well, another one actually. I finished the one that Daruk did, and then I was watching Bucky Boy 2009's playthrough as well. He's very entertaining. He's got a better setup than I do. And then after that, I think I'm going to watch on Silence playthrough of it too. So 3 different guys' playthroughs. Very entertaining. I hope mine is even a quarter that entertaining. I don't know about that. Hold on. There you go. The microphone wasn't in the best position. Well, it never was in the best position, because it's kind of in my face. But, like, if you look, I'm looking off to the left, and I'm talking into the microphone. The microphone's, like, right in front of my right eye. So I see the red light in my right eye. Just off to the edge of it. Anyway, how do you like Lotus? Should I use more Lotus in this game? I've seen a handful of Lotuses for real. They're not too common here, I guess. Even though there's a lot of money here. Well, in certain areas of town, that is. Most of the city is what you expect. Average. I really ought to go to downtown. There's a mall downtown. It's pretty cool. They had a conveyor belt sushi place. I only was able to eat there once. And yes, the pandemic killed it off, like so many other things. But yeah, there's a conveyor belt restaurant down there. Me and my brother went and ate down there once. They had the color of the plate the food was on was the price of the food. And I think it was dark blue that were the $2 plates. So I was just grabbing a lot of those because, let's face it, I'm not rich. Do you see how the shadow of the spoiler is glitching out? Hey, look at that. Look at it. That's okay. But yeah, anyway, we ate down there. And I was just hovering over the conveyor belt waiting for the $2 plates. They had these like, I don't know what they were, like red bean paste ball things. Those are pretty tasty. You get like 2 of them on a plate. They're kind of like, they're fairly big, I think. They're nice and hot, so like I'd scoop them up, and how can you go wrong with beans, right? Beans are great. Good source of vitamins and minerals. And fiber, of course. Which, let's face it, I really need a lot of fiber to keep the pipe moving. And that's just a fact. It's not inappropriate, it's just medically how it is. Don't want to die due to some blockage now, right? Uh-oh, overcorrection, overcorrection, overcorrection. That was entertaining. Well, they sure closed the gap quick with that, didn't they? Alright, I was gonna try a Assetto Corsa. When do we want to do that? When do I want to try anything, right? Now, this is not going to be half an hour, I don't think, but maybe we could do the quick math. If it's like... no, it's going to... maybe, I don't know. Okay, let's say it's 21 minutes, okay? So that'll be... 7 times 3, that's 10. Yeah, that'll work. So it's 70% of 1 gig. It should be what, like 6 or 720-ish? I don't know. You tell me how it looks. I think I want to go back to 60 frames, though. Oh, pardon me. This one's not 60 frames. Sorry. It's less smooth, right? Yeah. Oh, that was interesting. You ever get that where like the back of your throat gurgles? The real problem with a racing game is like you do run out of things to say after a while. Any other game, you kind of have dialogue. You could look at the situations. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Almost. Please don't crash the car. We really need to do that Shelby Cobra Cup, which is going to really be a cactus up my butt. Figuratively speaking. Do you see how this car is, well, for the most part, cooperative, sane, level-headed, responsible? That other car is not. It's... I don't know how to describe it. And this is a 4-race cup too. Oops, look all. Uh-oh. I was gonna point out all the grass clippings that were flying. And yes, I'm still planning on doing the GTA trilogy. Hopefully that's soon enough. I'm probably gonna have to start doing like... Yeah, we're probably gonna start having to do 2 a day. So 10 a week. Probably. Yeah. I don't want oversaturation though, that's the problem. But I can't be sitting on a $21,824. 10% discount on clutch upgrades by AP Racing. Okay, if it gets really bad, I'll start having to do double uploads. Because that's $540 a year. No, wait. What kind of math is that? 260, 260, that's 520. What did I say? Did I say 520? How fast can I make 520 videos? Okay, we'll just go like this for now. I'm out till May, but you know that already. Or do you? When does this go up? The time frame is slipping. I don't know, maybe we'll start doing doubles really far out. If it gets too complex, it's going to be hard to schedule because then I'll get confused. Oh my god, okay, so it is a little loose, this car. Nothing we can't handle. Trying to figure out the graphics on my suit. It looks like gray with black tiger stripes. Like we're a gray tiger. How was the racing suit in 1? Just pitch black, right? And it wasn't until like 6 or 7 that you could have a bunch of different racing suits unlocked. Excuse me. I do get coffee right here, so. It's good to be able to make videos again, though. I think I've had the new computer set up for about 3 weeks now. So far, a champ. Just has another 6 years to go or so. And yes, I'll do what I said I was gonna do. Start putting away some money now for a computer when this one goes later. So, you know, $5 a month or something. Not really an issue. Do the same thing for a mattress, you know, just set aside like $5 a month or something, or $10 a month. And by the time it is to get another mattress, bam, you can do it. Okay, you gotta be careful with the gas. I'm actually liking driving with no assists for the most part, but remember we had to turn on the traction control for the Ligon filter because it needed it. And it probably needed the stability too at a certain rate, but that's fine. It's super dark in here. It's should be daytime, but Doesn't look like daytime. Might have to turn the light on. Alright, I should look into what that tire brand is. That one really good one that we're buying. Oh, sorry, I got crud in the back of my throat. Excuse me. Trying to get it out of there, but it's just plastered to the back of my throat. Don't know why. Don't like it. You know, this car does have little tiny baby exhaust pipes. I mean, look down there. So tiny. It's okay, my current car has a little tiny baby exhaust pipe. Comical. And my El Camino had like 3-inch pipes because power. Man, I miss the El Camino. I sold it like 6 years ago. It's been long gone. Damn, being responsible. Being responsible is good, but it does hurt you to a certain degree as well. Like, you make the right decision to avoid trouble down the road, but in the long, long run, then you're like, man, I wish I had that still. I loved it. I loved it so much. I don't know where it went. I think the guy lived out of town, so he took it with him somewhere. Wish I still had it. It really bugs me, it does. I gotta get into a position where I can get the big money and then maybe get another one. It won't be as good as the first one. They never are. Or I could just get a different El Camino, or maybe even a Ranchero. What do you think? Ford Ranchero? I mean, I already had the El Camino. Maybe I could get the Ford Ranchero, try the, what the enemy had. No competition. There's no such thing as enemy in cars. You just buy whatever. And then love them all. Because guess what? They're all going to break. They're all going to be POSs eventually. Nature of the machine. I still don't know what we're going to do about the arcade and time trial events. Should we do those when we're just all said and done? Well, I need about 6 parts. So if I do all the time trial ones in one part and break the... I think there's 25 arcade races. So I can break that into 5 chunks. We're good to go. And you're gonna love how I do it too. It's kind of funny, this should be less parts than the first Forza. Come on, car. It's not too powerful, but it's powerful enough that it's going to cause us a little bit of issues. This car looks pretty good, yeah. More dirt. Still contemplating. Should we do Dirt Rally 1.0 next? It's gonna be super long. I might not like it after a while. And I'm still the only one with a full Dirt Rally playthrough on the whole of YouTube. Yeah. In fact, I'm the only one with a lot of different playthroughs on YouTube. And then there's other games where everybody's played it that I have a playthrough of. I mean, I got a GTA 5 playthrough. How many people have played that on YouTube? 500,000? That's not unique at all. I want to play that again, though. Of course I do. That's okay. We didn't hit anything. $22.87. Come on, I really need level 30. Climb, climb, climb. 10% discount on transmission and driveline upgrades by Lotus Sport. Hey, perhaps I'll just bump it back up to 60 frames a second next time around. I like it looking smoother. But then again, that's twice the amount of memory. I mean, 30 to 60, that's times 2. I swear I always get like indigestion or something when I'm recording. It's been 22 minutes. Okay, here we go with New York. Wait, hold on, I gotta look at something. Okay, that guy's... Oh, Tigers. I was expecting that to say turn 10. I would be like, hey, that's a nice reference. 'Cause I saw the 10. No, Tigers. I don't know. Would have made more sense if his sweatshirt said turn 10, because that's the studio and made this game. Oh. Okay, good. Crisis averted. It's not like the Lingenfelter, but... Okay, so, I don't know. Are the spec events not interesting? I think part of it is they're taking the fun control out of the situation, because I don't get to choose what I drive. It's pretty much, this is what you drive, and then you're like, yeah, okay. I don't know if 3 and 4 have that. Oh wait, I know 4 does have that, but it's minimal. And those cups are weird too, because it's literally one race. They're pulling like a Gran Turismo 5 with this stupid one cup is one race. Which is fine, but that makes for a very short part, because literally it's one race. I'm gonna have to drink my coffee. I think it's still hot though, so. Muy caliente. You know, actually, I was thinking I need to learn some second and third languages. Thinking because the area has a lot of Spanish speaking and Russian speaking, that would be 2 very good options to learn. Well, especially to the west of the city, there's a lot of Hispanic community, which is great. I like that. And in the city, there's a lot of Eastern Europeans, also good. In fact, my whole neighborhood has a lot of Eastern Europeans, which is awesome. like just a couple blocks to the west, there's this really cool guy living there called Pavel. Yeah, here's a real problem with it, right? His name is Pavel. I want to call him Pavel, but he's got this like side business, like power washing, I think. So he gave us his business card, but on his business card it says Paul. I don't want to call him Paul. I've been calling him Pavel. Pavel is his name. I can't possibly call you Paul. I don't get that either. I want to call you by your name, okay? Don't come up with a different name because you think it's going to be like more mass market or people are going to receive it better. No. I want to know your name. What is it? I'll say what it is for reals. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I was listening to the rain again. Very nice. So what else should we play, my people? I want a lot of Resident Evil. It's coming up. Yeah, we got a lot of Resident Evil coming up. Got a lot of Grand Theft Auto coming up. No. I don't get rented. I was gonna put myself in front of him, but then I figured Emirasi would just plow right into me, so there went that one. Okay, so this car is slippy enough. It's a B class, so A and S classes where they start getting like really powerful for the most part. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna do the Honda one, the TBR one. Then I think I have a plan, but it involves a $140,000 Porsche. You know, my El Camino was rear-wheel drive, but it never gave me an issue because, for the most part, I was pretty much driving it responsibly. Though I usually worked swing shift, so I had to go through, well, it was on the far side of town, and I was coming home at 1 in the morning, and it was loud, so tens of thousands of people were probably not too pleased that I was driving back home at 1 in the morning. I'm sorry, tens of thousands of people who had to hear my El Camino. Anyway, we'll figure out how to do season 3, 5. Well, what? Why would I say 3? Season 3 is, well, all have been uploaded years ago for you now. Uh-oh, please, car. Please. Trying to look at the capture. Yeah, the capture doesn't look as smooth as how it looks on the TV, that's for sure. here's how it works. I want to play Fallout 3 and Oblivion together, and New Vegas and Skyrim together. Now, this is the third race, correct? Oh, you know, I can't wait. I mean, I love Oblivion. It's so bad. That's why it's good. I gotta play all my 360 stuff before they like cut all support for it completely. I mean, the store died 4 months ago. Yeah, okay, the car had to do like one more thing. One more thing before we had to like end. I don't know, this cup's going well, maybe? We haven't had too much damage. Okay, well, there's another one. How many total races have we done? Really? Rossi got a 9:15 even. 22,350. Yeah, climb. Go. Get there. More. We won't hit level 27 this time around. 10% discount on intercoolers by HKS Europe. Ah, coffee. Tasty. I'm over here, by the way. And now I'm back. Oh, this is the 2/3 variant on Silverstone. You know, the thing is, though, assuming that I'm doing only half-hour parts, if I could only do 260 videos a year at 5 a week at 1 a day, that only assumes I'm playing 130 hours of games. But then again, there's no guarantees that all the parts are half-hour. You may not have seen it yet, but you know how I did the Left 4 Dead 1 playthrough? By segment, so those are all about 12 minutes. There's 20 of them, they're all about 12, sometimes a little more, sometimes less. Come on, Mueller, take Rossi. You know you can. Okay, you guys are gonna make it difficult for me to get in there, huh? Okay, I'll take this path. How's that sound? I actually used it. Yeah! That's not what we're supposed to do, but I used it. It was available to me. It was paved. I took the opportunity. That was actually good. Let's have that on the highlight reel. Oh. See, a part of my job here on this channel is to archive all this crap, so at some point when all the discs are broken, or if you just don't feel like playing the disc, or however it goes, you could watch this. Isn't it kind of creepy too if you're long and departed from this world, somebody's watching the video of your voice in it? I guess that's fine. Of course, this is probably just going to be, you know, swept to the side and nobody's going to remember about it. But, yeah, oh well. Yeah, they're doing better at sticking with me this time around on this one. I know they're still way back there, but Yeah, it's really raining. Ever since like Halloween, it's been really raining. Very odd. You know, it's funny, fall's the only time it rains around here. Spring, it doesn't even rain. In springtime, occasionally you get like a dry lightning storm where like it'll come in and like just be a lot of thunder and lightning, but no rain. So the car audio is good, right? I made sure because after the after WRC 5, where you could barely hear a word I'm saying, I figured it needed capped. Also, I still got to figure out how to play the rest of the Pokemon versions. You know how many more I have to go? I don't know. I haven't counted it. So if I played, here, let's help me out here. If I played red version, and that's it, how many more do I have to go? You probably said like 40, right? That sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the spec events on this aren't very strong. I guess the whole event list on a whole isn't the strongest. Better than the first game, though. A lot of those... Actually, that's the problem. It's so forgettable. I can't really remember. I remember, like, a lot of the events were, like, similar. So you get the same thing, but this time, like, with a higher class. It's, like, the same name for Cup. Though they had like variants too, like point to points, which I think return on 3, but not in 2. I also think I've heard 2 has like the least amount of tracks that you could drive around. Which is fine because it actually does have quite a selection of good ones. Yeah, that's pretty good rain. I don't know if you can actually hear it. I was trying to listen to a previous part the other day where the thunder was pretty good. Seems to be no lightning and thunder this time though. But lightning and thunder in November, that's unusual. And I gotta figure out the situation too, because like I want to be able to hear the game audio, which the entire time I haven't been able to. Unfortunately, on this computer, the headphone jack is maybe on the right side, but I have it at an angle where everything could be plugged into the left side, but you can't access the right side at all. Oops. Then I have to remember how I was playing Red version 2, because somehow I was still talking into the microphone and playing the game, but I don't know what angles I had the whole thing set up at. Because I can't look at the TV for that, I need to look at the computer. Also, I want to figure out how to do a Medios playthrough. Probably gonna need a mouse for that though. Because the touchpad isn't gonna work for that. Haven't used a mouse in decades. Okay, so this cup didn't go too badly for the most part. The car did spin out a couple times though, which is not good. I'm still considering playing Tiger Woods PGA Tour, by the way. Oh. Shh. What's that? Yeah, I still gotta figure out too. Do I want to start doing thumbnails? I probably should, right? I'm thinking I just show the box art and then just like a number tag or something. The next like playthrough starts in like 2.5 months. You know, for uploads. It's already up there, but it doesn't actually like premiere until then. Okay, yeah, so we won. And what was that? 33? What part is it? I don't know what part it is. Okay, I checked for 22,613. And it's gonna fall just short, probably. But just about. 10% discount on by Eden. This was a 42-minute part. No. So let's see. It should be about 1.33 gigs then, if that's the correct accurate. Wait, it's probably gonna be 45. So it should be about 1.5 gigs. Okay, well, we finished first. The Lotus Sport Exige Challenge. 06 Lotus Exige Cup 240 is now ours. And a bonus check for $30,000. There it is. It looks exactly the same. But this one's faster. Or something. Alright, so you need to come back next time. And we're going to tackle the next one in line. We're not... Oh, man. We're probably not going to be able to hit level 30. So we're going to have to reach for another box at some point. But we'll find out. We'll figure it out when we get there. So I'll see you there.